Hello, my name is Harmanjot Singh, and now I'm going to talk about human personality. So, here's our content: introduction, behavior development, personality dimensions, personality test, changes in behavior, and influences on human behavior. First, we will give a short introduction to personality. So, personality is a stable pattern of behavior that determines the individual's uniqueness. However, human nature arises from within the individual and remains consistent throughout life. So, personality people have different personalities. Some are introvert, some are extrovert, and some has their personality come from their genes, their family, their culture, and everyone is unique in the personality. So, in the behavior development, so six things do the major role in the development of behavior: spiritual, emotional, mental, social, and physical. So spiritual is one of the kind, like if a person is like people are different religions and they choose to choose their behavior according to their religion. Second is emotional. So some people are very emotional and some people are not. So it depends. Like if someone is very emotional, then he may be very soft and very kind. And also if someone is like not so emotional, he doesn't care about anyone. So he may be hard. He can be criminal or something else. And the third one is mental. So it's mental is like how you like it develop with the time to time. Like if you are a child and uh, then your behavior will be like child. When you grow, then it will change time to time with their growth in your mind, in your brain. The fourth is social. So how you live in the society, it also change your behavior. And the physical one also, if you are strong, if you are weak, so it also affect the behavior. The third one is by Sigmund Freud, who is the founder of psychoanalysis. So he stated that the scope of one's personality is defined by the magnitude of that problem which is capable of driving a person out of his wits. So here are personality dimensions. This picture is taken from Psychology 104, Week 6, Lecture 6 slides. Source is Myers Deval Psychology. Mm, so it has a four thing: unstable, extroverted, stable, and introverted. And they have different categories, which I will explain in next slide. So here's the personality test. Like in the starting, there was a Myers-Briggs test, but now in the personality typology, the Myers-Briggs type indicated tests help the individuals to know their personality using four specific scales such as introversion, extroversion, sensing, intuition, thinking, feeling, and judging, perceiving. So on the right side, you can see the picture. Four different personality types such as INFJ, ENFJ, ESTJ, IFJ, ISTJ, and many more. And websites such as 16 Personalities are applying Myers-Briggs cognitive function in their personality tests to help to people to find their personalities, and it's very helpful. And personally, I also tried that, and it when they have like different multiple choice questions, and you have to choose from 1 to 4 number. And when I did that, I got my personality type assertive advocate. It is INFJA. It's assertive advocates are introverted, initiative, feeling, judging, and assertive, and they approach life with thoughtfulness and imagination, guided by their principal version of humanism. So this is a kind of summary of that specific personality. And they in the website, like in the result, they also tell you what is your role, what is your strategy. such as the role is diplomats. So diplomats focus on empathy and cooperation, shining diplomacy and counseling. They are very imaginative, warm, empathic, um, and influential people, often playing the role of harmonizers. And the second one was like strategy. So it's a confident individualism. Confident individualists prefer doing things alone, choosing to rely on their own skills and instincts. Instead of seeking contact with other people, they know what they are good at. So after finding all the outcomes, I was satisfied because it's kind of similar. And the next one is changes in behavior. So people's behavior change time to time, age to age. So mental illness such as depression, personality disorder, or other disorders can cause personality changes. However, in some cases of physical illness, concussion, or brain tumor usually affects the human behavior. So for example, we encounter stressful situations every day, financial pressures, workplace stress, relationship struggles, and many more. Whatever the cause, stress can change our brain chemistry, affecting our moods, attitude, actions, and behavior. A mental health professional can help you find constructive ways to relieve stress, but it's a very if somebody has stress, they should go for a professional to avoid the risk of depression or many things. Consider some of the ways stress can impact your mental health also, and also if the in the cognitive problems also caused by stress. So stress can alter the nervous system, causing changes in the parts of the brain responsible for memory, effectiveness, attentiveness, and problem solving. Someone who is under chronic stress may have difficulty concentrating and learning new information. People trying to cope with an onslaught of stress may also struggle with confusion and indecisiveness. The effects of stress on our ability to think and interact with others isn't meant to be taken lightly, which is why proper stress management is so important. And with the stress, it affects the mood and personality. So, for example, if you don't find effective ways to relieve stress, it can lead to changes in mood and personality. If somebody is under frequent stress or has experienced in traumatic event, you will find some personality changes such as withdrawal from friends and family. He will try to stay alone, lack of interest in activities that used to be enjoyable, impulsive behavior, decreased productivity at school or workplace, irritability, anger, and sometimes even aggression, loss of interest in appearance and self-care, and also difficulty in communicating with family and friends. So stress can cause anxiety disorders to form. Anxiety disorders are some of the most common mental health disorders diagnosed in many clinics, and the cases of these disorders are increasing these days very much. This height anxiety can leave an affected individual with sweaty palms, nausea, a racing heartbeat, and feeling of helplessness. People may be suffering from anxiety if their feeling of dread make it difficult for them to function or cause them to avoid situations that may serve as triggers. Also, the depression symptoms brought on by stress. Stress can activate the release of hormones that are intended to have a calming effect in high amounts. However, these chemicals can lead to a lower energy level and depression. You may be suffering from depression, or if you experience sleep problems, changes in eating and appetite, and feelings of worthlessness, self-loathing, guilt, hopelessness. Then if somebody is facing this problem, then they should seek for experience perfect experience doctor. And and further we find like can humans change their personalities? So a recent research in personality science from University of California It reported that it's possibility that personality traits can change through persistent intervention in major life events, such as uh, if somebody saw someone die, like somebody's died in front of him, he maybe started to respect his life, so he will to take care of himself and also his family members, and many more, such as like death of someone, and if and many other things. So these are the a few things which influences on human nature, such as reflexive instincts, drives, genetics, and culture. So two of the main things are genetics and culture, because they are the most effective ones, because with genetics the human nature started to develop from like his mother or father. So it started to develop, and from time to time it changed, but it started from genetics. And the culture, the second thing which affect the human nature, is culture, because with the culture the person started to learn new things and many other things. And at last, personality holds a person's mood, attitude, opinions, motivation, and style of thinking, perceiving, speaking, and acting. In most cultures, theories of personality have existed for more than hundreds of years, and it taught many things to humans since from their beginning. So, from the time of the beginning, humans learned many things, and they are still learning, and they did many research on this, but they have many things to more explore. So yeah, the humans are still exploring, but they know about like what they are looking for. So that's all. Thank you.